Hello, everyone! Welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! S3R. This is our Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression thing. If you haven't seen it before, that's okay. You'll catch on real quick. We're going through the sets in chronological order. Currently, we're on Enemy of Justice, where we open up 24 packs of each of these bastards, make decks, sometimes we even use the new cards, and then we duel and have a good time. Today, like I said, we're on Enemy of Justice. Boys, what you think of the set?
Let me check.
I always answer this question, and Soup only does occasionally, so I'm not gonna say shit right now. I want to let Soup go first.
I have a total of 3 cards in this from this deck currently in my whole thing, and I love them. I love 2 of them dearly.
I mean, that's like a glowing endorsement. I'm pretty sure. Let me check here. Yeah.
It's the rule rather than the exception nowadays that we don't even use the cards from the newest set most of the time.
I also would like to point out that in general, I liked a lot of the cards in this set, but they were too bad, and I was told I would throw if I used them.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, there are some funny cards in here. Particularly Diamond Dude. I think he's a really cool guy with an extremely unique effect. But yeah, I think this is pretty par for the course for the sets that we've been going through.
Mm-hmm.
I like this set okay. I think it's very funny that out of nowhere they suddenly decided to print Dimensional Fisher, Macrocosmos, and Banisher of the Radiance.
Yeah, no, just all right here.
And I also, I don't think I've ever played them, because I've never had the cards together to do it in a video game. But I like the idea, at least, of counter fairies. I think it's funny.
It is pretty funny. Also, normally I wouldn't acknowledge chat right now. Area Winners asked, are you going to do something similar to this with other card games once you're finished with Yu-Gi-Oh? Man, what a long shot question. Once we're finished with Yu-Gi-Oh, we've barely started Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, I think that's much too far away to know. And also, I don't think there's any particular reason to think it would be this exact same set of people, because all of us were interested in doing Yu-Gi-Oh, but like, it's a long shot to say, therefore all of us will want to do like a Magic the Gathering prog, or a Duel Masters prog, or a Star Wars cards prog.
I don't know if the infrastructure exists to do this with other card games. I'm sure you can with Magic, but anything
Magic
else,
definitely,
not sure.
Yeah, anything else, definitely much more up in the air.
So yeah, maybe we'll think about that when we get anywhere near finishing with Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, I also have no idea. I wouldn't even know how to, like, lay odds on us straight up finishing Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, going all the way up to present day versus the odds of us getting X sets in and being like, this stopped being fun 5 sets ago, let's stop.
Yeah, like, we truly have no idea how this is going to shake out. I mean, I think I'll be good for forever, but these two, I don't know.
I'm just kind of interested. I think I'm willing to this is all pretty new to me. So I'm willing to learn about Yu-Gi-Oh! History and about how fucked up and evil and wrong this game is.
I mean, yeah, if nothing else, that is always on the table. I'm reminded of a quote from Andrew Hussey when speaking on the quality of his own work, and someone asked, like, will this ever get better? Just like, I don't know if it will get better, but it might get worse, so look out for that.
I was really hoping you were gonna say, I'm reminded of a quote from Andrew Jackson.
No, I'm not you. Yeah, I guess that's our thoughts on the set.
Yeah.
And I suppose our thoughts on the series as well. Now let's take a trip to the scoreboard, we had a rock, paper, scissors week. Delicious.
Yeah.
And Soup finally hit those double digits. Well done, my man.
Alright, Soup. Now just sweep this and I'll get a little closer. And then sweep next week and I'll get a little closer.
Yeah, buddy. All you gotta do is sweep.
All I gotta do is do what Aram did all those weeks.
Just don't forget, every week you 2-0, one of us still gets to beat the other, so you will still be chasing at least one moving target.
I mean, maybe both of us will just die.
What if you tie?
Yeah, what if we each start playing that card that lets you shoot your opponent in the head?
Now that'll really spice things up. Yeah, that's the score. Now for the ban list. Woo! Cyber Dragon is still biding his time, and Treeborn Frog is fucking dead.
Woo!
I would have been inclined to give him a burnout, but he's I knew he was very good. Last week proved to me that he can be insane.
Yeah. He really single-handedly can decide things. I said before this that Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't really have build-around cards. I mean Yu-Gi-Oh! Today. Previously, Yu-Gi-Oh! Very much had build-arounds. Did you have a thought, Soup?
No, I'm just thinking of how cool Cyber Dragon is.
He's pretty cool.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Week. What was last week's set? Shadow of Infinity? Question mark?
Question mark, probably. I think
Yu-Gi-Oh! Shadow of Infinity.
Yeah,
I fought the frog and the frog won.
Yeah, it sure fucking did. So yeah, that's the changes to our ban list. Now, notable cards! Let's go! So, at the top of the pile, we've got Destiny Hero Diamond Dude. This guy's a flippin' weirdo. He has the effect that he can excavate one card off the top of your deck, and if it is a normal spell, it goes to the graveyard, and then next turn, during your main phase, you can activate that card without paying its cost. Which is insane. There are so many cards that this interacts with such a stupid fashion. I can't really list them all. I'll list a couple funny ones for you, though.
I think, rather than specific cards, I think there's something that's very easy to misunderstand about how this card works that radically changes how good it is, which is the distinction between cost and effect. Do you want to elaborate on that?
Yeah, so the difference between cost and effect is that anything before the semicolon is the cost, and anything after is the effect. So... And this varies pretty wildly from, like, card to card, but as an example, Lightning Vortex, I think is the card. Its cost is discard a card from your hand, and the effect is to blow up all of your opponent's face-up monsters. Diamond Dude would let you just do the effect without pitching a card, which is pretty good.
Yeah, because I think if you read that card as like a normal human, just thinking in terms of the English language, it looks like what it says is, if you hit a spell with it, then next turn, you can play that spell.
Which you would have been able to do anyway.
Well, yeah, but you also gotta draw. Like, it would still be advantageous. It would still give you access to an extra card. But the fact that you get the spell's effect without its cost is why it is fucking absurd.
Yeah, there's some really silly cards with it. Probably the silliest of which being Ojama Delta Hurricane. God, what a riot. Moving swiftly along to Cyber Phoenix. Cyber Phoenix is a 1200 attack fire monster who, when it is destroyed by battle, it draws you a card. This is decent on its own, but also very good in giving fucking UFO Turtle a real target to end on. Good job, Yu-Gi-Oh! We finally have one! Took you a bit! But hey, I won't neg you too much for it. After that, we've got just a cluster of cards that all do the same fucking thing. Banisher of the Radiance, Dimension Fisher, and Macrocosmos all have effects that cause cards that are supposed to go to the graveyard to be banished instead. There's slight nuance between them, but it really doesn't matter as a whole. Pretty much all of these cards will stop things that your opponent wants going to the graveyard from going there. Which is decent. It's not amazing right now, because the graveyard payoff is sort of so-so, but this will only get better with time, my friends.
It's kind of amazing how different our version of Yu-Gi-Oh! During these sets is, simply because of the absence of Dimension Fusion and Return to a Different Dimension.
Those cards were... I cannot believe they were legal for as long as they were.
It's fucking absurd. Yeah, no, all these cards that were just crazy combo enablers with them, and we're like, yeah, whatever.
It's just straight not okay, all the things you can do with Dimension Fusion. We're not gonna go into it. Following those boys, we have Grand Convergence. This is a weird one. If you have Macrocosmos on your field, it's fucking Raigeki.
It's Dark Hole.
Oh, it's Dark Hole?
Still, it's a quick play Dark Hole that also deals 300 damage.
You're right. Yes.
It's still very fun.
It's very fun. It's pretty cool. It's honestly, it gives you more of a payoff than you would previously just from banishing everything. So it could be worse. After that, we have Forced Back. Speaking of could be worse, in a format where Monarchs are pretty good, this card is pretty good. It is a counter trap that allows you to negate the normal summon of one of your opponent's monsters. That's it. It's all right.
And return it to their hand.
Yes, and return it to your hand, right. Important clarification. They do still get to keep it, but ideally, this stops an important push from happening, or stops a Jinzo from sticking to the board. Following that is E, Emergency Call. For those of you playing along at home, you might have noticed that there were other letters that came out in this set that I'm not talking about. Yeah. E-Emergency Call is the good one. This one lets you search out an Elemental Hero monster from your deck. Right now, Elemental Heroes don't really have a payoff, but later they will, so this card's alright.
That Tumblr post.
E! After that, we have Icarus Attack. This card rocks. This card lets you tribute a winged beast you control to blow up 2 cards on the board. It's sick. And it gives winged beasts, like, any payoff at all, and it's a common. It's great. And this card will be really good later when Black Wings are ruining the format.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we've got Bountiful Artemis. This is one of the counter fairy cards, probably the best of the bunch. This one says that when you activate a counter trap while this guy is on the board, you get to draw a card. This is pretty sweet. The main problem with counter fairy at the moment is that there's sort of not enough good counter traps. But with time, this will get just a little bit better. And hell, you could even run it right now if you really felt like it. Forced Back being able to get you a draw. I mean, maybe it's less complete garbage that way.
Yeah, I mean, that makes it card advantage neutral instead of negative.
And you put your opponent back on tempo, could be worse. All I'm saying, counter fairy, sleeper hit. Then we've got Cyber Gymnast. This is a simple card. Pitch a card, blow up an attack position monster your opponent controls. Easy. Just easy removal on a body.
Stats aren't great, unfortunately. Very easy to hit over.
No, but it's comparable to an exiled force.
Yeah, that's fair. It's it falls a little short of, say, tribe infecting virus.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little. In terms of it, obviously its ability is worse, but also having, even if you're not beater stats, there's a pretty big difference between having little baby attack and having 1600 in terms of how many cards can just pop you.
True, but Cyber Gymnast can't kill herself, so.
That's true, yeah.
Eat your heart out, tribe. And then finally, in the suspect power spot, we've got Clock Tower Prison. This card does nothing for 4 turns and then starts doing something. Admittedly, the something it does is pretty alright, in that you take just no battle damage at all. But it's extraordinarily vulnerable and does nothing for 4 turns. I don't know, if you've got time to kill, then like, yeah, this can work, but if there's a lot of removal going around, I wouldn't try and count on it too much. I also, when it's blown up, it can summon Dreadmaster. Yay, Dreadmaster.
I know that card exists, but I don't know what it does.
Not enough. And that's all she wrote from the notable cards. I am going to take some time with chat before I do, though, just as a quick reminder and as a note to people who maybe do not know if they're here for the first time. If so, hello. But I am going to be showing you my deck, and I am not going to be looking at the chat, but Soup and Aram very likely will be. So please, if you're going to talk about the contents of my deck or the contents of my hand when I am dueling, do so in the vaguest manner possible. 'Twould be greatly appreciated as to not allow my opponents to cheat so thoroughly. Thank you very much. In the intermittent time, though, I'll give you two something to think about. What languages did you take in, like, school? I actually kind of want to know that.
Alright.
Alright, figure it out. Okay. Now it's time for you and me, chat. Let's go! It's Monarchs. So, I'm playing Apprentice Monarch. This deck mostly revolves around the idea of having Apprentice Magician float into Old Vindictive Magician, and then once he is spent, you are able to tribute him for a Monarch that will actually accomplish something. This deck is pretty removal heavy, which is good. I've got my creature swaps and my recruiters to try and do my usual shenanigans. We've got soul exchanges, we've got Raigeki breaks. It's a whole barrel of fun. Yeah. So all of the Monarchs were reprinted at Rare in the most recent tournament pack, so I got myself an extra Zaborg, an extra Thestalos, a Mobius, and the third Apprentice Magician, because I didn't fucking have one. Much to my annoyance. Beyond that, it's not too complicated. It's Monarchs. I've got Forced Back in the side in case I'm going against Monarch. I've got Mind Crush in case I'm going against something particularly telegraphed. I have even more removal if that seems something that's remotely necessary. Yeah, I wanted to do something more fun, really I did, but I only pulled 2 Diamond Dude, and even if I had 3, I didn't pull enough of the cards that are really funny with Diamond Dude, so I would have just been losing this week and not having a lot of fun with the deck. So, ideally next week will be a little bit spicier, but for now, let's just try and get a cool W. And I'll reunite with the boys. Hello, the boys!
Localized. Hey.
Yeah, only one of them were localized, and I would have loved to look at the other ones, basically.
Ah, wonder what you were talking about. We'll never find out. Hey, what languages did you guys take in school?
I'm homeschooled, you idiot.
Yeah, what language did you take?
I didn't! I'm homeschooled!
You don't have to take a language when you're homeschooled?
No!
That's bullshit!
You don't have to learn anything when you're homeschooled.
And yet correct, and yet I still got my GED.
Yeah, I think if you're homeschooled, literally the only... their parents can teach you whatever they want, and then I think you take a test to get a GED to basically give you the equivalent of a high school diploma, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I took Latin, not hugely surprising, I think.
Yeah, not at all.
But to be honest, it wasn't necessarily for the reason you might expect. It wasn't specifically because I wanted to take whatever was like, the fanciest language or whatever. It was because I knew Latin was written only and didn't have oral exams, so I figured it would be easier to test on.
I mean, that also makes a lot of sense with what I know about you. I took French and was terrible at it. The only thing I was ever praised on in French class was I was pretty good with pronunciation, but I was bad at studying, which is basically the only thing you do in a language class. Well, I suppose I'll let you engage still, Soup. If you wanted to learn a language, which one would it be, buddy?
Oh, that is in fact exactly what I asked, Soup.
Yeah. My answer was Japanese because I remember when I was young, I wanted to learn it so that I could play the legendary Starfy games that were never localized and never translated because no one cares about those.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's lovely, and it's a very understandable reason, and also tracks with the things that I know about you. All right, who's going first?
Oh, I should have thought about it ahead of time. Well, last week, I believe you and I played first, Lamp.
Yes, I remember because I went to the grocery store.
Yeah. And I think the second match was you and Soup, and then me and did we go me and Lamp and then me and Soup last week?
CS1, what order did we go in?
Yeah, because I thought that last week we did Lamp and I, and then Soup and I, and then Soup and Lamp. But now that I'm saying it out loud, I didn't think that was like the order we were supposed to play. Whatever, it doesn't matter that much. If we rotate again, then yeah, this week is gonna be me and Soup, and then Lamp and Soup, and then me and Lamp.
Works for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make a room.
You
2 out of 3. Yeah, you broke the order. Yeah.
Well, that's what happens when you just try to remember what the order is.
I guess we could restore the order this week. Or we could change it permanently.
New World Order.
I like Soup's thinking.
Alright. Yeah, we're out. This is, even though it should have been on the Dual Monsters to GX boundary, we can say this is where Season 2 begins. Okay, 2 out of 3, TCG, OCG, unlimited, unrated, and I have the right deck. Oh, I forgot to give a password. That's very important. Wouldn't want any ne'er-do-wells sneaking in.
Right?
And the password is...
The 1 week I'm late and you ruined the order. I don't think you being late would have likely have had anything to do with it, since Lamp and I played the longest game by far. Oh, dice. Let's see. I hope he's in a good mood this week.
I think you might just have to retire him and get a different die.
Looking maybe that's the
way. I'll go second.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. Did you pick second?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I guess it is my turn. Huh. I didn't even notice, I just assumed.
I was like, oh, I bet no one will notice. I should say something.
Fascinating.
Strange little hand we've got here.
Aram looking at his monkey's paw.
Let's see. I think I'm gonna set and pass.
Daring today, aren't we?
I'm running the Lamp special. I'm slow rolling the fuck out of this.
Well, now I'm flattered.
I'll set and then turn.
Fascinating. But what does it mean?
I will do the same.
But what does it mean?
I will normal summon.
Oh.
Oh, baby. Okay.
Man 1, battle.
Yep, that's a good Drillroid. That's gonna snag an Apprentice Magician and deny the effect.
Ah.
I know a lot of effect cards do work with Drillroid.
This says
this
your card is destroyed by battle, but it is destroyed by the effect of Drillroid.
Yeah, Apprentice Magician is a recruiter, not like a Sangan or a Flippy boy.
Okay. Then that's all I need. I end turn.
Okay. I'm going to normal summon Breaker the Magical Warrior. I'll get a counter, and I will hit over your Drillroid for 300 damage.
Okay.
And you can go.
Cool.
Oh, okay. And you're gonna set Breaker, I assume?
Yep. Battle. Attack.
Yeah, you can do that.
Main 2. And then end phase, and then back to hand. End turn.
Alright, I don't see any reason to go fucking ape shit here.
Slow and steady.
Hmm. Normal.
Okay.
A UFO.
UFO. Oof! Oh. That is another Apprentice Magician. This time I will get its effect, with which I will set an Old Vindictive Magician field.
Hey Frank, what's good?
He's finally back after so long.
Okay.
He's finally back from the gulag.
I will end turn.
Alrighty. I'm going to flip summon my Old Vindictive Magician, and I think I'll destroy your set monster.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. What would you like to get off the search?
Yeah, sure. I will get Victory Viper.
Holy shit. Okay, hang on. I need to actually read this. See? I'm no master duel player. Let's see. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, either gains 400 attack, destroy a face-up spell trap on the field, or special summon an option token. Its type, attribute, level are always the same as this card, but destroy it if this card is no longer face-up on the field. Okay, neat.
It is neat.
I will tribute Frank for Zaborg, the Thunder Monarch, and destroy your UFO turtle.
Okay.
I'll go to battle and hit for 24.
You do so.
And that's all for me.
Let me think about this.
You have plenty of options in that hand, I'm sure, so...
Yeah.
Options and option tokens.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So that does that. Hold on, I need to think about that.
That's fine.
Hey,
That's-
by all
it's just-
means.
It's just a normal turn in an Aram game.
Yep. It is your God-given right to make Aram wait while you think.
Okay. That... okay, I won't do that then.
Well, what will you do then?
I'll do this.
Yeah,
Yep,
that is
makes
the
sense.
universal out to monarchs.
Yep.
Battle. attack.
Yeah, I don't have anything to say about that.
Okay. Main phase 2. Let's set. End phase.
You will have to set another thing, or else you'll need to discard for hand size.
Okay.
Secret soup strat where if he uses enough time thinking in his turn, there's a stack overflow in Aram's turn, and he automatically forfeits. I'm like one of those Master Duel bots. If you roll in with a 13-card extra deck, I just forfeit immediately.
Yeah, okay. I'll do that, and I will end turn.
Okie dokie. I'm going to activate Pot of Avarice.
How the fuck do... Oh, yeah, you do, huh?
5 cards, they're all monsters. That is interesting. Okay, I'm gonna set one and pass.
Just once I'd like for us to draw cards and go, that's fucking boring.
Yeah. I might as well not have played this card.
This card is useless.
Let's normal summon.
A tomato? You got it.
Enter battle.
Yep, 14.
First
Okay.
blood. You know, for soup.
Yeah.
We both have so many fucking cards.
I am going to activate Soul Exchange, targeting your tomato. Is that alright?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to summon Mobius the Frost Monarch and target your back row cards.
Okay. That's fine. This goes to grave, and I will chain this.
Ah, you got it.
Ah,
Flip. And that's all I can do.
not too bad. Sucks losing a power bond, though.
Eh.
I mean, the only reason it had to be set was because Soup had like 8 cards, so I can't imagine it's like tragic. Aram's Latin knowledge means he knows tomato means to mother in English. I think tomato, that would be tumulter, because I believe alter is Latin for other. Etiam in pectura est alter puella nomine Flavia.
I'll bring
You
out...
still remember the Latin?
Yeah, Ecce Romani, baby.
I'll bring out Turtle.
And get me. Okay. I think I will activate Sakuretsu armor.
Okay.
Champ est in ordo. Champ is in the garden. Let's see. I'll flip summon. And I'll normal summon a Mystic Tomato. And I'll see if I can get in for 38.
Yep.
No Karibo here.
Okay. And I will set one and pass.
Alright. I guess
Alright.
this is the strategy. I'll activate.
Hmm.
Not True Nade to start with, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I think I will chain Magic Drain.
Oh.
Magic Drain's a real pisser, isn't it? Like, I have the line, or do you? Eh.
I don't have the line. Now. Yeah. I guess.
So the true nade's negated? Okay.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
scary.
What's your target?
My target is Drillroid.
Okie dokie. And pay your 800.
Yep.
Pay your blood money!
And I would like to normal summon.
Oh, baby. Now let me think. Can I get a price check on limiter removal? Does that double current attack or original attack?
It doubles attack.
So if you play 2 limiter removals, then you just everything is X4. Is that correct?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Oh man.
Someone can correct me on that, but
No, if that's not how it works, I've been lied to.
I think. Okay, let's see. You got your 14 cards in. You have 4 cards in your hand. So 1 limiter removal. You can obviously kill my monsters. Let's see. You do 800 if you hit over Mobius with Drillroid. 1,000 for killing Tomato. So I'd be at 48. You get a token, which is the same attack, so it would have 24. So that by itself, you could get me down to like 24. If you have 2 limiter removals, I'm definitely just fucked. If that happens. What do I... Oh, man. Alright, this might be a silly panic move, but I'm gonna Torrential.
I don't think it's that silly. Soup's at 700 after all.
Main 2. All set. End turn.
Okay.
Yeah, staring down the thought of double limiter though, I don't like that. That's fucking spooky.
Yeah. I will set a monster and pass.
I wonder. That'd be really shitty. That'd be really shitty if this is how it ends for me. Can I even? I can't even use that. Okay.
Ooh.
Cyber Phoenix. Yep.
Battle. Attack.
Okay. That's an Apprentice Magician. I'll get another Frank. Another Franker Z.
Okay.
I will flip summon Frank and destroy your Cyber Phoenix.
Now does his effect count for him?
It does not. It only is
Also,
spell
he only
traps.
negates spell trap effects.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. I will.
Let's see. I will tribute for Thestalos. Okay, fair enough. His effect will still apply. Do you want to shuffle your hand before I pick a card?
Sure.
Okay, I'll
It
take
changed nothing.
This. Oh, thank Christ!
Yeah, that's
Oh.
scary. Yep.
Yeah, feeling okay about that. And I think just because of how much of a little pee-pee boy I am, I'm also gonna activate swords. Go ahead.
I'm too scared.
I'm too scared.
At this and my
It's
turn.
genuinely scary. I will set a monster as well.
Turn 1 on swords.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Mhm. Set.
Turn 2 on swords.
Turn 2 on swords, indeed. Okay. I am going to flip up this Magician of Faith, and I will add Pot of Avarice to my hand. I'm going to activate Pot of Avarice.
Completely
Oops, that does not go.
necessary.
That does not go to my hand. To deck, to deck, to deck, to deck, deck, shuffle. I will tribute for Zaborg. I'll destroy your newer set.
Okay.
That was all in my draw phase, of course. And I will attack.
Cool.
Nice! Oh, man. You fucking showed me.
Get pranked by the Roy.
Get pranked by the fucking
You,
Roid.
you killed the wrong Roid, asshole.
I did, yeah.
Set this. Enter.
The reign of swords is over.
Yes, indeed. Reign of Swords, my favorite Game of Thrones novel. I'm gonna activate Dark Hole.
Motherfucker. I lose. Good game.
I mean, almost certainly.
Yeah, I'll summon the tomato. So I have to ask, did you have double limiter removal then?
No, just the one. I had to do something.
Yeah, yeah. So, like, I thought 2 would be unlikely, but since you started with Trunade, I was quite scared.
Not unwarranted.
I was trying to stall until I could get my others, but didn't see them.
What's the boarding situation here? What's the boarding school? Maybe nothing?
At least we learned that Aram is a self-admitted PP boy.
Yeah. My PP is little. I think... yeah, okay. We'll just do that. Are you there, Steve?
Oh yeah. Sorry, I didn't realize.
Sorry, I thought siding would take 90 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's me, so valid concern. Okay, let's set a monster and go ahead.
Huh. Alright.
Fair enough. That's a sack. Nice get.
Hi. Battle.
Yep, that is a Mystic Tomato. I think I'll get, do I want to do the tomato dance or just go somewhere else? Yeah, I think I'll prepare to do the tomato dance.
Okay. That's it for now.
Okay.
Actually, I'll set this.
Sure. Hmm. Interesting position I find myself in. I think I'll I'll go to battle and initiate the courtship rite.
Okay.
What would you like to get off that?
I will get a turtle.
Makes sense. I will get a tomato. And I will continue.
Okay.
Would you like another turtle?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I am just fresh out of tomatoes. So, I think instead I will get, I'll get a sand can. And I will end my battle phase. And, what's the worst that could happen right now? I think I'll just set a monster and pass.
Let me think here.
Mm-hmm.
So that does that. That will. Yeah, okay. Battle.
Okay. That is a Spirit Reaper.
Okay. Okay. That's good to know.
Spirit Reaper, arbiter of fucking problems.
It's main phase 2. I'll set. And I'll end my turn.
Okay. Okay. I think I will tribute Sangan for Zabor,
Yeah, you will.
and I'll hit the set. Okay. I'll go to battle, and let's see. Yeah, you can get a Cyber Phoenix, so Spirit Reaper might as well stay home today.
I'll take
1,000.
1,000. And I will grab.
It's gotta be in there somewhere.
Oh, yeah, that would be what I would have to do. Yeah, no, I can't do that. I'll get Cyber Phoenix.
Okie dokie. Let me just make sure I actually... While it's an attack, negate spell traps that target one machine monster you control and no other cards. Okay.
Let me think.
I will I will set one card and pass.
Hmm. Oh. Okay. I can do that.
But will you?
Let me just read this. Okay. I guess that's a plan.
Is it a plan or is it plan A?
I will activate.
Okay, what's your target?
Spirit Reaper.
Okay, so you still pay the 800 since it's a cost, and then it resolves and Spirit Reaper dies.
Yep. Then I will normal summon.
The boy. All right.
I will main one, main battle phase. I will activate.
I assume you. Yeah.
And I will have Victory Viper attack.
Yeah. That will go through. So you get a token. Or, well, you get whichever of those effects you want, although I'm guessing a token is most likely. Yeah.
Yep.
Ah, you even have the right token.
Yeah. And then Cyber Phoenix and
Okay.
token.
Any limiter removal or...
Let me think.
If both those cards are limiter removal, I'm dead on board.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Still, decent turn.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Draw a Dark Hole.
Let's see. Okay. I am going to activate my fake back row. I only have one. It is just well, last game I moffed it. I guess I didn't draw it again, but yeah. Anyway,
It has
I'm
been
going to-
loyal to you, though. You put it in your hand again.
Why am I doing that? Sorry. Okay, yeah. Sangan to deck, Spirit Reaper to deck, and I'll send back the tomatoes as well. Well, neither of those cards is Dark Hole either, unfortunately. Let's see. What do I want to do about this? Okay. I will activate Premature Burial. Pay 800 life. I'll get Zaborg. In my main phase. I will go to battle. I will attack your Viper.
Okay. I'll take the damage.
Okay. And then we'll get rid of the token. Yep.
One
And then...
That's 12.
Yes.
That's 12, yes. And then my second main phase, I will set a monster and a card. Go ahead.
Set that. Man.
Man.
Soup targets Aram with brain control and requests an admit defeat.
I wish. Trying to think. I guess I enter.
Okie dokie. That only draws a card when destroyed by battle, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna flip summon this Frank and target it.
Okay.
A shame.
If I had a tribute to, like, Thestalos or something, that would be just peachy, but I don't. I'm gonna attack for 450.
Okay.
And then also for 2400. Ah, sure thing. To grave. To grave. Second main phase, I will set a monster and you are good to go.
Wow.
Wow. Wonderful.
Set and turn.
Not wonderful. Alright, well, I'll flip summon this Saned Gan and see if I can get in for a cool 1450.
Yeah.
And I think that's all for now.
Wait, that doesn't help me. But that might. Okay. Back to thinking about it.
Can't stop thinking about it.
Oh, we talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. Boop, boop, boop,
That's a
beep,
different
boop,
song off the
beep,
Shrek
beep, beep,
soundtrack. The Shrek 2 soundtrack. It must be an interesting 4 cards.
Yeah. I have to think about some thing. Don't
no, I
question
bet.
me. Give me a second. Just
Yeah,
give me a second.
Sorry, it's just my instincts are to badger you. Usually Aram's the one thinking. How are you, Aram?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah.
I got some work done today on my next TTRPG project following the conclusion of Aram Pain.
Ooh la la.
Okay. This is my plan.
All right.
I will activate Premature Burial.
Okay. What's your target?
My target will be Victory Viper.
Okay. I'm gonna activate Magic Ring.
You don't let me have anything.
I don't want to die, Soup.
Me either, Aram.
I just want to ride my motor Sai, Cole.
I just want to play video games.
Fuck it. Is it better to do that? It's probably better to do
To discard the limiter removal and just hit with the Viper? Maybe. I'm just assuming. You're 14 cards in, so you gotta have at least one by now. But
You know full well that's not true.
well, okay, yeah. They could be like my final countdowns in that very funny game.
1,
The ultimate TTRPG mood is finishing a 5 to 10 year long campaign and immediately going time for another one. Yeah.
Am I allowed to discard from back row, or is that not how it works?
No, it has to be from your hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get your Viper.
Uh-huh. And I will...
Oof, yeah, that
would have killed you.
Certainly would have.
But
Would probably not have had the balls to have these guys stay in attack mode if I didn't have a magic drain ready to go. Okay, so it'll be 200 damage. I will take my Sangan Search, which I think will be for... That's a good question. So you're getting a token, you've got a Steamroid. And... yeah, okay. I'll take a DD Warrior Lady.
Sensible.
Okay. I will attack with the token.
Yeah. 750.
I'm aware of the mistake I made. Can I do the walk back and have
and
Steamroid
attack
hit?
with Steamroid?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. So that'll, in net, the math will work out to me taking the extra 500. So there you go.
Okay. Cool.
Man, you barely even needed the limiter removal. If you just had, like, another monster, I would just be dead, but... Oh, boy. Okay, let's activate Heavy Storm.
Man.
Okay, so that'll get rid of the Viper and the token.
I mean, you can chain your econ if you want the Steamroid in defense.
Oh, can it work? Yeah. Yeah.
Does it let you change your own?
Yeah.
No, target one face-up monster your opponent controls.
Ah, never mind. I've never read this card.
I've never seen this card before. I only play Master Duel.
I know, I played Duel Links. This was a staple. I should have read it.
Okay, I'm gonna activate Brain Control and take your Steamroid for the turn.
Oh.
Wow, a little extra damage would have meant the world, huh?
Sorry. Oop.
Oh, he's shy.
Yeah, move.
And I'll summon this, you know, I have it. Or Dueling Book will hang out for a while. Yeah. And I'll go to battle.
18. And I lose.
Yeesh, clutch magic drains. I guess the first one wasn't 100. If you only had one limiter removal, the first one theoretically I could have survived after my torrential getting bounced, but I would have taken a shit zillion damage. This one, yeah, definitely needed the magic drain. Oh, okay. That's not limiter removal is not what I had in mind when I put magic drain in my deck, but I boarded I boarded up to 3 for this occasion. Yikes. Whew. I feel like I lucked out there.
Yeah, that was... Removal's one hell of a thing. Who's next?
Or, according to Chad, if I did a different play, I could have won.
I mean, that's always possible.
The secret barrel would be lethal right now.
No,
CS1 is a big secret barrel booster.
They are saying that if I use
if you econs... Oh, if you econs to sack the token to take a monster, I guess is the idea. Victory Vipers itself had to hit something, though. I'm not sure. I'd have to rewind my brain to that point. Econ's pretty strong, though, for getting a free attack you wouldn't normally be able to. So maybe that would do it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I probably would have, now that I think about it.
I think, well, let's see. I had like 1550. If that meant an extra Viper hit, I would still be alive, but I wouldn't be able to play brain control, so the game would continue. Anyway, who is next, you ask?
Yes.
I think after me and Soup, it is you and Soup.
Ah, alright. Well, I shall host a room. Unlimited, unrated, 2 out of 3. DCG, OCG with a very special password.
With a very special boy.
That's right.
If only. Oh man, there's a password? I don't think I know what it is.
Me neither. Let's go
Incorrect password. I didn't know what it was.
What, did I spell it wrong? How's that possible?
I spelt it wrong.
Alright. Best of luck, my friend.
Uh-huh.
What is your... Wait, what is this? You have a big green thumbs up that says keep going on your icon.
Who?
Lamp does.
Weird.
I don't know what that
Someone
means.
Me neither.
Someone believes in Lamp.
I believe in me.
Lamp put it there.
Yeah, alright. Stand by main. Let's set one, set another one, pass it back. Best of luck, my friend.
Yeah. Set this. Nothing.
Cool. Alright, stand by main. This game's gonna feel a little familiar to you, Soup, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tribute an apprentice magician for a Zaborg the Thunder Monarch.
Uh-oh.
Yeah!
Uh-oh. I'm gonna get up to pee now that I know what this game's gonna be.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Stand by main. Let's soul exchange targeting your set monster. I'll tribute it for a Thestalos.
Uh-huh.
Would you like to shuffle your hand?
No.
Okie doke. Listen.
Cool.
Now, what'd you need that for? Go ahead!
I don't... Yeah, I don't have hopes.
I'm sorry, man.
This isn't gonna... You know, this isn't... This is really disgusting stalling that's not going to help me.
Oh, geez, I just got back and saw the board state.
Yeah, it's not getting better.
Things have progressed.
Yeah, stand by main. Okay. Let's just
Soul
go to
exchange
battle.
a Grand Marg, destroying your set, but it's actually a fucking blast with chain.
That doesn't work the way you would hope.
Oh, that's right, because it won't be studied. No, the combo that wasn't.
Yeah. Main 2, I will set 1 and pass. Sure, what you gonna set, my friend? It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Which one do you want me to set?
You can kill my Zaborg, he's cooler.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, he's deader.
Alright, main 2, end phase. To hand. End turn.
Alright, stand by main. I have another Thestalos. And a call. And a preem.
Jesus,
you were
Lamb.
never winning that game.
Alright.
Okay, I mean, do I want to side anything?
Why?
I mean, great question. Draw for turn, buddy. Unless I'm going first.
That's
You're
the
first.
fastest round 1 on record at 3 minutes and 3 seconds, according to CS1. So congrats on beating your absurd Daedalus draw for time there, Lamp.
Let's go. Speedrun strats. Alright. Ah, fine. You got my Geki break. You forgot your mayonnaise. Yeah, that's fine.
Not wrong. Wrong button, but it's dead.
Okay. You got my apprentice magician. No search for me.
I'll set this.
A hard
One-
counter.
Hard counter indeed. Standby main. I'm going to normal summon a Mystic Tomato.
Okay, I will.
Sure.
Maybe a bit too fast, but
That doesn't really change what I'm gonna do, but it does slow me down just a little.
I know what you're gonna do, yeah. That's a funny interaction. Yeah. But now it doesn't get the thing.
Yeah, now it does not, so I think that tomato can stay there for a moment.
Yeah. Although Soup would have had the opportunity to book the Drillroid instead, which might be better, but not necessarily. Depends on what's in Soup's hand.
Who knows? I don't know. Do I want to kill my own tomato? Certainly not, right? What better options do I have? Many. Go.
I guess booking a Drillroid doesn't do much anyway, though, since it's not one of those high attack, low defense guys.
oh. Okay.
Hey!
The custody battle!
800
Fine, take back your son. In draw phase.
in draw phase, San Juan main.
Send that to grave.
Okay. Bye. Not you. People are leaving and they're saying goodbye to me. Okay, that's... Let me check something.
It's not lethal with one limiter removal, if that's what you're thinking.
Uh-huh. It's always nice to know exactly what I'm doing, though.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. 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 I suppose I'll take this opportunity to apologize in advance to chat for having to watch a mirror match after this. That'll be great, I'm sure.
Okay, I win.
Oh, do ya?
36, 32 is 68. Yeah.
36.
Yeah, 32 from Drillroid.
And 32 from Drillroid. Fuck!
Goddamn. One limiter removal isn't lethal, says Lamp confidently.
I mean, on that board alone, it wasn't.
Well, yes, yes.
You know, that's what I had to, it's always nice to check.
Okay. I do see...
Wow, the lightning fast crackback.
Yeah. I do see one thing I do want to get in there, at least. And you know what? That feels like the wave. Alright.
Damn, won't rob me of my second turn.
Stand by man. No, I will not. Okay. Let's just take it nice and easy. I will set one. I will set one. And I will pass.
Okay.
Sure. It's Magic Cylinder.
Cool. That's you. Fuck you for having that card.
Yeah, I bet that's your feelings.
Oh, that's so fucking funny. Oh man, what chicanery.
Alright, it is Old Vindictive, but I do still get to flip.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
No! Ah, what a shame. What a world.
Apartment flooding.
It could be anything.
There's been some flooding near me recently. Not like in my neighborhood exactly, but apparently parts of the Dallas area were getting it really bad in the torrential rains we've had lately.
Well, that's wild. I suppose it makes sense, you know. It never rains in Texas. If it's raining at all, it's probably an issue.
Yeah, we had a rainy, like, May, and then a rainy August now, right at the end. And I guess into early September. It's been raining on and off for like 5 days now, and when it rains hard, which is nice, because it basically did not rain for all of July and August. The grass in my yard went beyond yellow to the brown color of, like, burnt straw.
So question.
Yeah.
Sorry. Did I read Dekochi wrong, or is Dekochi a card that is a flip and must be killed by a
No.
No, he
battle?
draws you a card when he flips.
Yeah.
So why? Okay, I just didn't do it right then the last time, and no one said anything.
I don't think you flipped a Koichi last time.
Didn't Dekoichi got Zaborged last time?
We got Zaborged? Okay.
That's why you didn't draw.
Alright. In that case, I will main 2, set. End turn.
Cool. Standby man. MSD
Oh.
or macro? Hmm?
Okay. I was also going to set another thing, is that okay?
Oh, by all means, set another thing. Alright, Heavy Storm your back row.
Oh, no.
Spirit Reaper.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Lamp, I can't deal with the Heavy Storm Spirit Reaper glued to opening hand times again. Don't bring it back. It was not fun at all last week.
Yeah, I bet. Oh, dear. Alright, standby main. Alright, well.
Not monsters and you're not gonna... Well, I won't say anything.
Let's get a clock going.
Cool. That's...
It's 22, and I'll
22?
Yeah.
900.
Breaker with a counter is 1900.
Uh-huh.
And Spur.
Is it
Oh, you're right, it's 20...
21, right?
No, it's 22. 19 plus 3 is 22, I assure you.
Okay.
Ah. You didn't have to send that other one, champ.
Oh, whatever. Okay. I'm just
You're just
okay.
excited. No, that's the word.
This doesn't help. This does nothing. Battle.
Yeah, I'll take 13. Alright, standby main. MSD the back row.
I chain with
Alright. 300, 300. And stay back.
Normal summon.
Whoa!
I mean, he's pretty good.
Nothing to say?
Yeah, nothing to say.
Okay.
Alright. He is dead. I'll take 200.
Okay.
Okay. Standby main. Does that... Hold on.
Take your time. And I won't even chastise you.
Much appreciated, buddy. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, surely it isn't. Yeah, no, not even close. Oh, God. Okay.
Close, baby.
Alright, defense mode I go.
Okay. Nothing. Set.
Alright. Standby main. I will... What will I? I will normal a tomato.
Okay.
Let's take a bite out of your side. Ouch.
Does
This
its
that
effect
bites
not
you.
apply if it's attacked while face down?
Steroid
Doesn't
does
apply
not
when
lose
it's in defense.
Oh, yeah! Okay, yeah. No,
Yeah.
for some reason, yeah, that never even occurred to me.
He is just a decent defender. Alright.
Decent little choo-choo.
To attack.
Mm-hmm.
Battle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fine. Nothing in the damage step?
No.
Okie doke. I'll take 400. Tomato is... I'd take more than 400. I'd take 500 more than that.
That would be quite a limiter removal play to deal 1800 extra damage and then lose all the monsters.
Yeah. Look, I gotta ask.
And then I will...
Sure. I'll take 700. And then, off that, I'll just get another tomato. Someday. There you go.
Doesn't Seameroid's damage turn into 23?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't heal. Okay, I got it. Never mind. Right.
Yeah, no, don't worry, I fixed it.
Yeah.
Fucking A! Okay.
Mhm. And when it lets me... Okay.
Well. That is certainly interesting. Tell you what, Soup, stand by main. You were completely right to do that. Well, what will I do? I will set one pass.
Normal.
Ah, sure. Take 12.
And turn.
Stand by main. I will set and pass.
Normal.
Sure. Give me a quick second to think about that. Yeah, okay, torrential.
Okay. And turn.
Stand by main. set.
Set this. Enter.
Stand by man. Go.
Really fascinated by what your hand might be, Lamp.
End turn.
There's a pretty distinct problem with it, I won't lie. Stand by man. Go.
Set. End turn.
Sure. Stand by man. Flip. Alright, that is...
It's just a little guy.
It was just a little guy. Okay. Now what?
Can't believe you freaks made the same fucking deck.
I can. I can completely believe it. You take your 450 slugger?
For sure, for sure.
Alright. Main 2, I will set and pass.
I'm not really certain, but I think the other deck that I was considering would have been disastrously bad against your deck, Soup.
Yeah, so let's go... Let me see, what am I taking? What am I putting back in there? Do. Cyber.
Mm-hmm.
Steam.
Mm-hmm.
Drill.
Mm-hmm.
Jai.
Yeah.
And Vic.
Alright.
Manana, disgraced voice actor.
Boo!
Voted for worst guy of the year. Okay.
Art's called Victory Viper in reflection of Vic Mignogna being a fucking snake.
Okay.
Anything else, buddy?
Yeah. Let's normal summon a Vic.
Sure. Let me think a second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I will.
You're gonna preem. Okay, sure. What's your target?
My target is Royd of
All
Drill.
right. So now I'm suddenly extremely concerned. I'm going to Mind Crush calling limiter removal. Am I right?
Can't Soup just chain limiter removal if he has limiter removal?
Yes.
Yes. I will.
I should have thought about that harder.
It's in any time.
I'm dead.
Cool. Die then.
Yeah, it looks like you are, if that's all you had, because Viper effectively hits twice for 24 and Drillroid kills the set. Unless the set's another Frank.
It's not.
Then, yeah, it looks bad.
Fuck! Okay, here was the problem.
Yeah, I really want to see.
Trunade,
Okay.
good card. Cream, good card. Brain Control, good card. Morphing Jar, not great right now.
Yeah.
Zaborg, not helping me at the moment. Soup had no monsters, so I was waiting for an opportunity where I would be able to, without overextending, be able to Zaborg, tribute for Zaborg killing himself and then preeming him back for a lethal line, but that opportunity was not presenting itself. Fuck!
Wow. Well, I'm sorry your draws got bad, but also I have to give it to Soup for hanging in after that opener.
Yeah, no. That's unfortunate, Mind Crush, you stupid bastard. I didn't think about quick play spells. Oh, well.
I'm glad that worked.
Nice. And I boarded that out for Raigeki break, so that would have served me better, I think. I would have lived were it a Raigeki break. Tut-tut me, tut-tut. Well,
All right, everyone, time to watch the match we've all been waiting for.
You are in traditional unrated there, sir.
why does it do that?
Oh boy, yeah, this should be, interesting.
I'm gonna make some food.
Is that the word you're going to use for it, Arrow?
Yeah, because I was about to use the word fun, and then I was like, I don't know if that's true.
I remember, I believe one of you were on the side of like, I can't wait for the day that we all get to run different decks. And yet, here we are.
Here we are again on our own. Go ahead.
Alright, stand by, man. How's a Sidra sound?
Sounds fine to me.
Cool.
Sounds Findra. That is a magician.
Sure.
He will find my old buddy.
Sure. Main 2, I'll actually deliberate a little bit on what I want to do, since we both have more or less perfect information on what we're doing.
Yeah. Do you or do you not want to knock every Frank out of both our decks?
Much to think about. No, I don't think I'll do that. I will say, though.
Okay. Well, I can't very well let you flip an old Vindictive on my old Vindictive, so I think I will do this.
Alright, it's Apprentice Magician.
Okay. That's fine, still. If I had a Zaborg here, that would be fan-fucking-tastic. Sadly, I do not. So I think I will set a monster, and I will pass.
Alright, stand by main. I will soul exchange your Vindictive.
I will magic ring that.
Sure. What would I like to send away? I will send away... I'm not super psyched about either of these options. I'll send away my Preem.
Happy to see it.
Because I have a Zaborg.
Fair enough.
And go ahead.
Okay, let's see. Tricky decision. Yeah, very interesting. Two cards left. Zaborg, Cyber Dragon on the field.
It's a whole pisser of a time, I tell you.
It is at that. I am going to... I think I will set one and pass.
Sure. Stand by, man. Let's go to battle.
Okay.
Sidra?
Sidra.
Zaborg.
Zaborg.
Main 2. Set.
Well, this is... Huh. What is this?
I don't know. I've been told it's Yu-Gi-Oh!
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, I don't see any
Okay.
Yu-Gi-Ohs here.
This is, Yikes, yeah. I have two possibilities here. That gets me... I guess that's better? Or... Oh, that's so risky, though. Oh, man.
And we hate taking risks.
I don't like taking them if it's not the best thing to do. Okay, you want to see the worst fucking play in the world?
I'd love the worst play in the world. Let's go.
Normal Summon Magician of Faith, Torrential Tribute.
Perfect. I love it. You hit a Sangan.
Alright.
Off the Sangan, what will I get, man?
Man, Gan.
Tsukiyomi sounds okay. So that might be what I go with. I could just get a tomato, of course. Both of these options have their pros and their cons. Let's get Zook.
Okay. As expected. Go ahead.
Alright, stand by, man. What do you got in your graveyard? 4 guys? That could be your patented fake back
My
row
patented
pot of
back row
avarice.
pot of avarice. Just ready, raring and ready to go. Waiting for his time.
Yeah, alright. I will set one and pass.
Okay. I will do the same, but of a different flavor.
Cool. Stand by, man. Well, now what do I want to do? I don't have a lot of monsters for my pot of avarice either, but I can't set it as fake back row like some people.
What do you mean can't? The only thing stopping you is your cowardice.
Or the fact that I just might not have it. Alright, I will... You have not used your own Dark Hole. Alright. I will flip off Old Vindictive Magician.
Fair enough.
I will normal Tsukiyomi.
Also fair enough.
Taking the clocks we're given as we do.
Yeah, I will sack her.
Makes sense. Easy come, easy go, you know? I'll set one and pass.
Okay, I will MST.
Sure, it's just a Geki break.
Okay, I'm gonna Soul Exchange that set for Thestalos.
That makes sense, and I'm quite bothered by it. Alright. Make
That
your
one.
shot, marksman. You hit Magician of Faith.
Hooray. Take
I'll be
100
taking
damage.
100 damage.
Juicy.
Yeah.
I'll set one and pass.
Alright. Stand by, man. MSD your back row. You fool! I don't want you resolving that! Alright, go ahead.
Good times. Battle.
I'll take it.
Set my second pot of avarice.
I'll take it some more. Alright, stand by, man. Heavy Storm.
Magic Drain.
That's fine. Dark Hole.
Fair enough.
Set pass.
Call the Haunted?
Sure.
go to battle.
If you think I'm gonna make this easy for you, you're dead wrong. I'll be
What would
getting
you
my
like?
Zaborg.
Let's see. Yeah, let's just make out.
Sure.
Well. Go ahead.
Stand by main, right on time, idiot.
Ooh. Right on time, but for real. DD Warrior Lady.
Sure. Ouch. Stand by main. Set and pass.
You want to use both those cards for a Geki break?
No.
Okay. Let's see. You have used Dark Hole. You haven't used Torrential. This is fine. Go ahead.
Okay. Stand by main. That's funny. You're funny. Okay. I will set and pass.
What's the worst thing that could be? Probably Torrential.
Probably, yeah. Especially if I'm cheating and running 2 Sandgans.
Yeah. I'll normal summon Spirit Reaper.
Sure. It is a Mystic Tomato. Would you like to banish?
Yes.
Makes sense.
Now I'm gonna make you use that Raigeki break.
You got it, boss.
Sounds good.
That's the idiot who was right on time.
Ah. Yeah, you're good.
Stand by main. That's funny.
Breaker?
Sure.
Just immediately kill him on like an old Vindictive or something?
You wish.
Oh. Huh. Okay.
Told you it's funny.
Alright. Did get 2 Monarchs.
Which is decent. Although not a win con by itself.
Heavy Storm and Moth are in the graveyard. Music to my fucking ears. Let's... Yeah, we're gonna set this.
Okay. Stand by main. Now things are getting interesting. Let's MST your new set.
Okay. That's a premature barrow.
Okay. I will set a card. Creature swap.
Sure. There you go.
And I'll break your back row. Sure.
Okay. Whatever that is. Okay. What do you want to get off that?
Mercy me, I do still have a target. Main 2. Let's set and pass. I died almost fucking anything, so, you know. This is nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Can I just kill you?
I hope not.
No, not 100%. I will activate Soul Exchange targeting your breaker.
Very well.
By which I mean my breaker. And I will Zaborg your Frank.
Yep.
And I will and pass.
Okay. Stand by main. Let's set 1.
Chat desperately wants someone to use Secret Barrel to kill.
Set another one. Well, that's not happening. We're playing good cards, chat.
Let's see. You've used 2 Vindictive, 1 Apprentice. Oh, no, 2 Apprentice as well. Okay. You've used your Morphing Jar and Sangan.
Yeah, I'm in dire straits over here, buddy.
You haven't used Torrential, but I think I'm okay with making you use it in this situation. Tomato?
You got it, boss.
Okay. I'll go to battle. Is there any reason? There's no reason to attack with Tomato, because literally any damage kills you. So, sure, let's try Zaborg.
It's Vindictive. Kill Tomato.
Yep.
Standby man. We will Soul Exchange.
Okay. What will you summon?
Thestalos.
Okie dokie.
Listen.
That is a tomato. I will take 400.
Wow. Hey, go ahead.
Dark Hole.
Yeah, sure. Any normal summon?
Apprentice Magician in attack mode.
I'll brain control! Woof. Okay.
Oh, we each used, like, virtually all of our resources in that game.
Yeah, the card in my hand was a fucking Sinister Serpent. I was waiting for the Stalos to just kill me. That would have been... Now that would have been something, I tell ya.
Something, alright, for sure.
Okay.
That's... yeah, okay. I have some interesting options here.
As do I. Like, I've got my easy sideboard, but I don't know what else to do. I kind of like all these cards being in my deck.
I like all these cards being on my deck.
Oh! Yeah, that sounds alright.
Can you, really refresh my memory? How many copies of Zaborg did you show me in that game?
I have
Was it
no
just the
idea.
one? Okay. Alright.
But, like, I'll just be honest with you, because we're buds. I've got 2.
Okay.
Yeah, they all got reprinted at Rare, which is why I'm doing this.
Let's see.
Yeah. Oh, if I'm gonna do that, then I should do that too.
Yikes, yeah, it's very hard to squeeze spell traps out of this.
Yeah. It's a delicate dance I do here. There's certainly stuff I want in the deck. It's just removing it is the problem.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna... oh, okay. I didn't realize you were done.
Yeah. Okay. Draw off return. Stand by main. We are just going to do a quick set and a set. And go ahead.
Tomato?
Sure.
What's this?
Sangan.
Okay, what would you like?
Great question, honestly. It would probably behoove me to get... I'm gonna get Spirit Reaper.
I'm not in love with the notion that you're expecting to get me with that.
Hey, maybe I'm just looking for something to hide behind. Maybe I'm a chicken shit, Aram.
Maybe so. Maybe so. I'll set one in place.
Sure. Standby main. That's insanely funny. I will Soul Exchange.
Okay.
Cyber Dragon.
That's pretty funny, yeah. I'll give it to you. You really brought a smile to my face and a bounce to my britches there.
That was the hope. Britches bouncing notwithstanding. I think from this point I will set one and set another one. See, look at me remembering.
Set a morphing jar.
Look at me remembering Soul Exchange makes me not be able to battle. Aren't I smart?
I'm proud of you. I'll try my own Soul Exchange if Dueling Book will let me.
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
Okay. I will tribute your Cyber Dragon for Mobius.
Forced back.
Okie dokie. And, let's see, you got 2 sets.
I get to see your hand as well.
I'm sorry, why?
Because Pre-errata Mind Crush lets me. I get to see if you're lying.
You didn't play Mind Crush.
Oh, you're right. I'm so sorry.
What in
Mind
God's name
Crush.
are you talking about? Okay, I see. Okay, there's the combo. Okay,
Yes.
This is still in my hand then. All right, what would you like to name?
I'd like to name Mobius if you don't mind.
That's fine.
Yeah, there's
I'll show you
me.
my hand.
There's classic me getting way too far ahead of myself. Yeah, cool. Grandmarg, huh?
Yeah.
Grandmarg, Sack, Sook. Okay.
I'll set a mysterious back row.
Awesome. Alright. Standby main. Well, I mean...
I will sack it.
Very well. No?
Oops. I'm just... Whoa, yeah.
We're all dropping the ball. Alright, let's try again.
That's fine. He's gonna die as soon as you bring him back.
And by that I mean let's bring out Sangan.
Okay. I'll take 1,000.
Yeah, you're right. Spirit Reaper has an effect. Tut-tut.
He sure does. I don't really actually quite understand why it works that way. I would have thought the target happened once when it activated, but apparently not, according to every rulings page I've ever checked.
It's because he says after resolving a card effect that targets him.
Alright.
I don't like it either. Don't get me wrong.
Look, I don't like anything about what's happening. I'm gonna summon a tomato and bop this guy.
Ouch. I'll take a bit.
Okay,
And
what would you like to sing?
I'll get a much desired search. Why don't...
It's so you can't use equips on him. Like, I understand why equips would kill him. Because an equip has to target when it is played. It's more that Call and Preem and things like that feel like the targeting happens when it's played and then not after it's on the field. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, well, like, Preem is an equip, so it actually goes on him, but Call is, like, kind of more ambiguous. I don't know. But, yeah. Sorry, I've in all the excitement, I forgot what you actually got off the Sangan.
It was Old Vindictive.
Old Vindictive Edition. Okay. You can go.
Cool. Stand by me. Let's just set one, and alright, we'll set another one.
Okay. Well, no huge surprise. I'll Grandmarg the set monster.
Yeah, sure, I'll Torrential.
That's fine.
It was a Mystic Tomato.
Excuse me.
Charm.
Yeah, you can go.
And go I will. Stand by man. Get ready for this. Second pass.
I will. Okay, yeah, it's tomato. Sure. Cool. Okay.
Yeah, go. Yeah, go.
Yeah. Go. Yeah. I'll set one pass.
Okay. Stand by man. Let's MST that new set.
Okay, that's a sack.
Cool. I will flip up a Vindictive. Normal Asuk.
Yep. As you said, we take the clocks we're given.
Aye. Alright. To hand you return!
Well, it's not ideal, but I can't just not do this, so I'll DD Warrior Lady and trade these. And I guess I'll banish.
Oh, sure. Sure.
Is there any reason not to? Not really. I'm not gonna... Well, am I ever gonna wanna...
I mean, the possibility exists where you want to res your own DD Warrior Lady.
Yeah, but... I don't have Pot of Avarice right now, and you could, and you're on 4 monsters, so I'll do the banish. And that will be all.
Sure. Stand by man. Okay. What do we want to do? I think we want to take the clocks that we are given. I will pay 800 to special summon... I'd love to special summon Spirit Reaper. I could get Sidra, but... like, if I get sacked, then where am I at in this game? Sangan!
Yep. I'm really liking your Sangan Reanimator deck lamp.
Me too. Sangan beatdown, best strategy.
I'll take the 1,000.
Sure. And I will send pass.
Oh boy. It's deja vu all over again. I'll normal summon a Mystic Tomato. If it ever goes. There we go.
Sure.
And I'll attack your Sangan.
Be cool, man. I'll take 4. I've gotten a lot of Sangan searches today.
You sure
but
have.
You know what I haven't gotten is marijuana.
I thought you were saying Meryl Lockhart.
That's right. I haven't gotten her either. Let's get my own tomato this time.
Okay. I'll pass.
Alright, stand by main. Haha!
Oh ho.
Alright. He's dead. What now, genius?
Or if you weren't planning to summon a Thestalos off that.
I mean, I had some thoughts. I had some plans, Aram. You know, it's fucking, I'm forgetting her name. Apprentice Monarch. You know, I had some plans. Okay. Well, sometimes plans change. I am altering the deal. But in what way? I'll set and pass.
Okay.
Very well. Ouch. Stand by main. Who'd have seen this coming, though?
Oh man, there's a... Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Stand by main. Let's get a look at your graveyard. Yeah, this feels dumb. Soul Exchange.
Okay.
It's Mobius.
Tsukuyomi. The legend of Set Tsukuyomi continues.
Oh man, it's fucking great how I absolutely needed to do that.
Good times. Yeah, we'll set pass.
Okay.
Ray says, could you imagine this matchup if Witch was still legal? Christ.
Yeah, no, I would have been able to get good cards repeatedly. Wouldn't that have been nice? Okay. Let's, normal Suk, set Mobius, flip Mobius.
You got it.
Which is, you know, a touch optimistic, but, you know, you never know. I'm gonna assume that this is a weenie idiot recruiter.
That is a Frank. I will kill Mobius.
Ah, I robbed myself of damage, so it goes. To hand.
It's my own Sangan. I'll get hit for 1,000.
Yeah, you will. Again, there's no Karibo going on here. Deck's not that bad, I promise. Stand by main. But this is still our best option at present, so, you know.
Yep.
Set this and turn. Return to my hand. Precious.
Off the Suk. Spirit Reaper.
That makes sense.
Let's see. I did draw the Pot of Avarice.
Must be nice.
Yeah. Let's go with Sangan, Mobius, or sorry, Zaborg, Mobius. Tsukuyomi, and do I want a Frank or a single tomato? I guess I'll take Frank. One tomato that can't chain to other tomatoes is not so great. Okay, you've used Torrential, you haven't used Dark Hole, you haven't used Heavy Snow.
You're saying all things that are true.
Okay, well, I think this is still correct. If that's a Raigeki break, I may as well make you use it.
I really don't want you to take any of these.
Fair enough. Your own Reapers in the graveyard. Okay, that's fine. I'll pass.
Okay, stand by main. And I was probably right in doing that. Though, let's see. You haven't used your Dark Hole, but I suppose if you Dark Hole me at this point, you have just earned it. Yeah. I will set one. What am I more afraid of? Am I afraid of being Darkhold? Am I afraid of being Heavy? Am I afraid of being Reaped? All of these things. Every single one of them. 3 one-ofs. Can't play around all of them. It's just not possible.
I mean, the good news is I put more cards back in my deck that are not those.
That's true. You also drew 2 cards. Your mind trick won't work on me.
Waves a hand.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna hope.
Okay. What's the best play here?
Surrendering.
Sounds pretty good right now, not gonna lie. Oh, it feels like you have so many Sangans in your deck, but no, it's just how this game has worked out.
Yeah, I've resolved Sangan thrice, and I'm still down in that kook.
Okay, I think... I think I am going to... I'm going to activate Premature Burial.
Okay.
I'll pay 800. I'll get Grand Mark.
Sure.
Though it doesn't really matter. I'm going to tribute him for Zaborg and destroy this.
Sure. It is Tsukiyomi.
Okay. And I'll get in for 24.
Classically, you know how it is. I'll
Yep.
take 24. Stand by main. Here's my dark hole.
You got it. Rather see that than brain control right now.
Buddy, if you saw brain control right now, I'd be cheating.
Ah. Tomato. Just wiped out Tomato Town.
Right.
Plant. Kill you.
Life is pain.
Yeah, you had some good stuff left in there, but not a great opportunity to utilize it. Yeah, just a little bit more life, too. You would have still had the brain control. I drew a magic drain, but only this turn, so you could have gotten away with it one turn earlier.
Yeah. Would have been nice.
I don't think your record for this week is reflective of the overall strength of your deck.
It is what it is.
I'm curious. I'll be curious to see the differences in our lists. Speaking of which, shall we look at the decks?
Yeah, let's. Yo, Soup, knock knock. Well, he's not with us.
Dead.
Maybe one
Well,
day.
we can start with our decks, I guess.
Yeah. Sure. I'll send you mine. Show me yours, I'll show you mine. We'll get together just like... I don't actually know what the rest of that line is, I'll be honest.
Trade offer. I receive your deck. You receive my deck.
I have reason to believe they're by and large the same deck. Let's take a look.
I mean, we're definitely both going for the same idea. I think there's a non-trivial difference in some of our specific card choices.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who should really talk first. I guess I'll talk first.
Sure.
Yeah, this is Apprentice Monarch. Maybe you've heard of it.
I vaguely remembered, I didn't look at a list, but I vaguely remembered this general concept being a deck that showed up in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! Once, and I was like, you know, I whiffed on Apprentice Magicians when we opened them, but now he's available at Common. You know what? Sure, I'll give it a try.
Yeah, so my thoughts, like, I suppose the main thoughts to have are the slight differences in our decks. One, creature swap wins me games, so I'm still running it, and I have enough recruiters to justify it. I have Raigeki Break because the thought of bricking on fucking untributable monarchs and soul exchanges without a partner disgusts me. And I thought about getting a 3 Zaborg, but I thought that would be completely fucking excessive given that there's 3 old Vindictive Magicians in this deck, and 3 Soul Exchanges to additionally remove monsters, and 3 Raigeki Breaks! I figured I had enough.
Yeah, that's reasonable. Did you buy a Thestalos, or was it, did you just have 2 from before?
I had to buy one. They were all reprinted at Rare, so 1 coin went to a Zaborg and a Thestalos, 1 went to a Mobius, and 1 went to the 3rd Apprentice Magician. Ugh. Life is pain.
Didn't you already have a Mobius? I thought you bought one earlier.
No.
Oh, my mistake.
No, because I knew it got reprinted at Rare. I wasn't going to pay for one. Yeah, what's going on in yours?
So basically I was like, okay, this seems like, I remember Apprentice Monarch, those 2 words. I don't remember what was in the deck, other than obviously Apprentice Magician into Old Vindictive Magician, and then Monarchs. So this was, I did buy 2 Zaborgs at Rare, just because... Like, Thestalos is easier to use because he's less conditional on the board being in the right state, especially because Soul Exchange into Zaborg requires your opponent to have 2 monsters. But with all of the with all of the set monsters and stuff, I just decided, I think I'll take the risk because if I can have 3 soul exchange and a brain control, then I've got good odds of being able to get a tribute helper into a Zaborg most games if that lasts long enough, and those are so choice. So I decided to just pig out on Zaborgs. So I have the recruiter chain of tomato into apprentice into either Old Vindictive or Magician of Faith. I bought a breaker last week, actually, at Common from Spellcaster's Judgment. He's just in here because Breaker, Tribe, and DD Warrior Lady are just in here because they're good cards. Tsukuyomi's in here because of Old Vindictive, Magician, and Moth, and then Monarchs. And then, I'm just running all the Monarchs I have. Even Grand... Actually, that's not true. I have a second Grand Mark. I'm not running it. As far... I think the spell traps are where we're most different. I'd probably be running Sinister Serpent if I had him, but I don't. But on the spell traps, I get the logic of Raigeki Break with the higher number of, cards that can get stuck of Monarchs or cards for summoning Monarchs. And I guess Creature Swap can kind of also get stuck for you. So maybe it makes sense. I'm still a bigger booster of Trapple and Sack. I think the biggest, my attempt at a big brain play going into this week was, I felt last week I slept on Treeborn Frog. That was the meta-defining card, and I did run it, but only at 1, and with cards that didn't actually synergize that well with it.
Right.
Going into this week, I decided, I think, now that the Monarchs are getting reprinted at Rare, I think this is going to be the week of Soul Exchange. And so I decided Soul Exchange, and also I knew if you were going to run a deck kind of like this, many of your decks you've packed Creature Swap as well. So I was like, I'm just going to main 2 Magic Drain, because I think canceling a Soul Exchange can so completely fuck over a deck like this.
Yep.
If that's what they were reliant on. I decided those were worth main decking. I had a 3rd on the sideboard, which I did bring in against you. And then my other tech that I was happy with, that I brought in 2 of, was My Body, because as I was deciding what should be in my spell traps, I was like, I need to have at least 2 My Body, because I'll put even money on Lamp rolling in with 2 or 3 Zaborgs and still on Raigeki Break, and all of those cards get punched in the dick so hard by My Body. Plus, now I know, before we all just had Darkhold, but now we've all got Torrential as well, so I decided this was its time to come back. When you torrentialed me in the second game, I blew right past it, forgetting that I had My Body set, actually. I think I'm okay with it, because you were effectively 1-for-1ing with my Grandmarg, so I might not have used it anyway, but I was kind of like, 2 turns later, I was like, oh fuck, I didn't have to let that happen. So I'm glad that I got to use it, and that it didn't, cost me the game by turning it dead.
Yeah. I probably would have won that game if I was more aggressive. That's just sort of the rule with me. But I look at board states and I don't think if I bring out Cyber Dragon I can win in 3 turns. I think, man, I lose if I get Darkhold if I bring out Cyber Dragon right now.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all there is to say about ours. They're otherwise, they are.
I think we got the gist of what Soup was doing, though. I'd love to hear his thoughts on it.
Soup is still muted, so I'm guessing he is up.
Yeah, he must have been full force pulled away. That happens. I'm surprised. Did you sleep on Forced Back, or did you just at a
certain point when I was looking at it, I was like, this is pretty good against Monarchs, huh? I decided not to run it because I felt it was too only good against Monarchs or Tributes, in the sense that, well, Monarchs specifically, really, because any other Tribute summon, if you summon Daedalus or something, you can activate them with priority, but in most cases, I'm still okay with just trap-holing them. The Monarchs are a special case, where definitely I think Forced Back is better, But also, forced back doesn't prevent the soul exchange from killing your monster.
No.
So I decided... I saw the merits. I decided not to run it because I felt that it would be too specific, and in cases that it wasn't specifically tailored to, I was not going to want to take the -1 card advantage since this deck does not win on tempo, generally.
That all makes sense. I think the swing from a force back can be worth it. The fact that it puts it back in hand isn't ideal, but that's okay. That stops mattering in a few sets when they print fucking pulling the rug. This card gets power crept. God bless.
Yeah, the forced back into Mind Crush is very cute. I appreciate that combo. Although I think it's of slightly dubious overall value when you contemplate that you're basically negating the summon, but using 2 cards to do it.
Yeah.
You do get to see the hand, and if you forced back something that they actually have multiples of, you might hit an extra one. So it has some other value.
The high roll is nice. I also think Mind Crush is just a decent card. In theory, Mind Crush could have allowed me to live on that game with Soup if I was a bit more aware of the fact that you can just fucking chain it.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, you could have blind fired it in standby.
I really should have, frankly, because that was the way that I would lose that game, was if I got limiter removal.
Since I didn't know what was stuck in your hand, I wasn't sure whether or not risking the -1 was correct. Especially because Soup could have had... I think Soup had a set card, which could have been the limiter removal already.
Yeah.
But, so I think waiting on it was defensible...
But wrong.
Maybe did Soup start with Premature Burial?
No, it started with a very suspicious normal summon of Victory Viper.
Victory, yeah, and then I think your best play there is to chain it to the Preem so that if Soup plays it in response, it only hits 1 monster and you still live.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the exact math, but assuming that lets you still live, which I think it would. That's probably what I would say would be best.
Probably would have. But alas.
Yeah. Yeah, no, even though our results against Soup were different in the end, we were definitely both susceptible to losing in the exact same way.
Yes.
Although I'm happy that the Magic Drain, which was not at all intended to counter limited removal, did actually pay off in that matchup as well.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, it's hard to stop the limiter removals. You have the Raigeki breaks. You have 3 Raigeki breaks. I have 2 sacks. Sacks and Raigeki breaks are definitely better than trap holes if you're trying not to die to limiter removal.
Yeah, because the problem of limiter removal usually happens after something has been summoned.
Yeah, or you have to just fucking wild-ass guess Torrential Tribute the way I did in that game. I'm scared.
You're not wrong, you know? Well, it was nice. It was nice dueling with you. I wish Soup were here. I suppose I'll take my time with chat, power through some packs, and we can look at what cards are released afterwards. Yeah, it was a good time. Say goodbye to chat.
Goodbye.
Okay. Me time. Alright, so let me switch up the music, as is my responsibility. Nope, I did it wrong. There we go. Back in business. Okay, so if I remember correctly, this set kind of blows. Is there anything in here at all? Future Fusion is a good card. Destiny Hero Dasher is a funny guy. The Roids are here. And that's about it. Okay, cool. Well, let's just tear them open with very little regard for what we pull. Alien Warrior, sure. Baby Ceresaurus, that's a card. Not right now, but it's a card. Destiny Hero Dasher, sure. Future Fusion, awesome. The one copy that I'm sure we will be allowed to have for any amount of time. Ultra Rares, sure, give them all to me, man. Ultimate Rare D-Chain, sure, buddy. Fucking go for Ultimate Rare Future Fusion, yeah, man. Let's fucking go. We got a Neos, Alien Warrior, Baby Ceresaurus, Destiny Hero Fearmonger. Come on, these are some pretty legit-y cards. I saw Dinosaur Normal Monster. He's probably one of the more noteworthy cards here. Don't remember his name, though. Yeah? Uh-huh. Yep. Uh-huh. Another Future Fusion. Alien Mother. Hasiva. Sudava. And, Overload. And Overload. Awesome! It's incredibly unlikely that I will be playing any of those cards. Let's go! I must find a way. I must find a way to trounce Arum. But how? Well, I'll figure that out next time. Chat, thank you so much for being here, and, right the fuck now? Yes, Skelsnerman, we're ending right the fuck now. Thank you so much for being here, supporting us however you do, be it by donating, subbing, or just being here at all. Your support is super grand. Oh, also, you should consider joining our Discord. If you like the sound of playing Yu-Gi-Oh, the Discord's playing Yu-Gi-Oh, and yeah, I know, CS1, I know. Yeah, CS1 runs the Yu-Gi-Oh tourney there. If you want to make some friends and play some cards, yeah, go on, drop on by. As for me, though, I'm going to be leaving. I'm going to be leaving you guys, sorry to say. Thank you so much for being here this time, and thank you for being here next time. Goodbye, chat. Toodles.